Hi, my name is Aisha Said and I'm 23 years old and I come from Ghana. I'm currently doing my undergraduate studies. I'm pursuing computer science. The year I joined FSA Climate is 2022. So I joined this program because there has been some numerous cases where um, you could see the change in climate affecting the people in my community. So I decided upon myself, why don't I become a tool or something that to bring up something that will help to educate people, not only to educate, but to make people aware of what climate change is all about. Because in my community, I feel even as much as things are happening, people are not really aware of what the climate change is all about, and they don't even see it coming. They don't see the effect coming. So the key takeaway from this program is that it has really boosted my confidence. Like I wouldn't think let's say a year back I would have the effrontery to stand with a camera talking to myself or sharing my climate story to people. So one of the favorite moments that I've enjoyed so far in this session was the lobbying. Even though I've had so much encounters where we're being exposed to some of the um some of the challenges that other world or the other people are facing in the other side of the world. So this lobbying really helped me a lot. I feel if should someone buy my idea, or if I should tell my story out there and somebody wants to buy into it to support, this will be a very helpful tool to be able to express myself and then make the people or the person in charge aware of my story and be able to sponsor or be able to help in solving the issues of climate change in my community. So currently the project I'm actually working on is using a social media as a tool to educate the public about climate change. So one thing I've noticed that most of these youth, of these less privileged people in my community, are using smartphone. So if the parents are not getting the information, then why don't I focus on the youth, like the children of those parents that don't have any knowledge about it? So that is actually the reason why I chose social media as a tool for my climate project. However, I wouldn't really discuss my project in details because of time. And so I feel this semester of my studies, I took it upon myself to actually do some extracurricular activities to give back to my community. So I feel joining climate change is a way of me being able to give back to the community. In what sense? By educating the people. So recently and currently where I'm staying, I'm in Mauritius right now, and then I've been joining some activities where we go to do clean up at the beaches. And also climate change is something that is very dear to my heart. Initially, I wasn't really interested. However, when I saw this opportunity that it will help me bring out the power in me to talk to the public and then to share my climate story to people, that is what actually gingered me to tap into this opportunity. So I feel if I say what you think people can do today to fight climate change, I feel we should be each other's keeper. In as much as the government is ignoring or the government is doing something to help this climate change, we as an individual should also play a role in such a way that let's say for instance I always use my community as an example, or my country as an example. People, let's say during the when there is a very heavy downpour, instead of people trying to I don't know how to put this, people are putting rubbish in the gutters for the water to to take it away, to wash it away. However, this same activities of this city or wherever people that does that is affecting people in the less privileged areas, that is like in the villages, because normally when the water flows, like it's definitely get to the villages, or like where it get to a point that it won't have any passage again. So like if I'm to tell people to join climate at FSB climate, I feel like it's a very big opportunity. Like you wouldn't see it now, but then you will see it coming. It's a way of you advancing yourself if you are interested in like what the earth can become in the next generation, like how the earth is going to affect us. Because sometimes I just dream, or I just wish that there wouldn't be a time where we'll be suffering on this earth. We wouldn't have any land to build. We wouldn't have even a place to, excuse my words, to ease ourselves, because all our lands are being taken away by rain, flooding, and then people are being displaced. So I feel like everybody should join climate FSB climate advocacies to help like bring out the education that the people need, because most people are very very ignorant. You could see people literally defecating like around the beaches and everywhere. Like, do you think these people don't have they literally don't have the idea of what it takes to maybe keep the beach clean? Like they only think, oh, the tide of this sea can just wash the fishes away. However, they are destroying other people's planet. They are destroying the habitat of the sea, let's say the fishes and everything. So if these actions goes on, it will get to a time that we may not even get fish to eat. We may not get even a place to build. We may not get a place to it's a lot. It entails a lot, and there have been so many cases where activities from the industries are also affecting our planet so much. So I feel like this is the time. The payment is overdue. This is the time that everybody step in as an advocate, as an aspirant to save our earth. So yeah, like that is the last thing I would like to say when it comes to climate change and climate advocacy.